Всем привет, вы на канале Русский Медведь. Это A Noire. Сегодня мы с вами ее продолжаем проходить, и мы получили повышение. Теперь мы не просто патрульный, мы в отделе расследований.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one round.
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
He plays the saxophone. Oh,
They really pushed you through quick, didn't
get
they?
me going.
6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Larry says he'll sing.
I think his
Only
name is
if I
Phelps.
guarantee he
I read about
walks.
him in the newspaper.
Goddamn, Bruin, having a season now.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now? We work together, don't we? Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the...
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me. Hurry, you can still catch him.
Да ёлка, даже прицелиться толком не могу. Ран, Вася, ран.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
You want to back off right now.
You fucking asked for it!
Твою мать. Ну тут же хрен поймешь. Можно стрелять по конечностям. Уронит он пистолет, не уронит. Упадет, если прострелить ногу, нет. Или просто его валить надо.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Просматривать это может быть по несколько раз.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
По барабану, получили мы повышение, как бегали по улицам, так и бегали. Кто отбирал жизни, что отбирал жизнь. Что чувак смотрит, что работает уже. Слышь, чувачок, тормози, это самое.
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapons down on your own goddamn...
Да твою ж мать. Сука.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Понятно, по скриптам прописано, что мы не сможем его догнать. Нужно будет его только валить, походу. Это почему Рихалина?
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
On your own goddamn head, bitch!
Жмурик. Отвечаю, валить не хотел, серьезно.
In a series of new programs written by Bill Rout, produced by Carlton Alsop, and starring Donovan Jingle. Let me sleep, will you?
А карта здесь есть? А карта здесь есть. Ух ты ж, ни хрена себе, какой здесь здоровенный. Ого! И это все нам придется пройти? Обалдеть.
Featuring Francis Langford as John and Blanche Bickerson, with Danny Thomas as Brother Amos in The Honeymoon is Over. The Bickersons are retired. As usual, Mrs. Bickerson tosses restlessly, while her husband John, insomniac extraordinary, presents this audible testimony of his constant wakefulness.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here?
Не, так неинтересно будет.
I better get back to work, sir. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you, fine.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. My guess?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Угу.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Твою мать, здесь что, кого-то болгаркой разрезали или что, не пойму. Охренеть. Рядом все в кровище.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
А что не заметил в багажнике? Да, в багажнике все чисто. Только то, что следы. Записка это с бойни.
Happier times, I guess. $32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Так, здесь больше нам нечего ловить. По поводу очечей.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Так, еще улики. Ох, ни хрена себе.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Похоже, это дело будет длинным. Так, еще улики.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Мусорные контейнеры пусто. Может быть, поблизости что-то еще пропустил. Даже если здесь кого-то и вольнули. Да, он мог смыться. Где-то полгода.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Похоже, на потерял немного крови, всю кровь, идиот. Ты что, гонишь? Как будто его выпотрошили.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now. We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Так, здесь мы обыскали все.
You're behind the wheel.
Ух ты! Класс! Вот это вообще классно, супер, реально, это классно. Не нужно каждый раз самому ехать по полчаса. Ну, в принципе, здесь и ехать неплохо.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Во-первых, труп еще никто не нашел.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on. This must be Adrian's. Stencil, so the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
Значит, он там был, значит, он там бывал частенько.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. Don't think this is any use to us. No use leaving the thing half finished.
Зашибись, еще, блин, сантехником мы не работали.
That can't be right. No, that won't work.
Отлично, одной трубы не хватает.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. This was only recently installed. Not 2 days ago.
Вот что-то мне кажется, что мы где-то что-то пропустили.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Где же спички? Так, это та же кухня. Мне кажется, что приделать могла его либо жена, либо заказала.
Junk.
Либо был любовник. Подождите. Газета. Ну что ж, пора поговорить.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Так, места. Что-то мы, по-моему, не все нашли. Вот. Играет музыка расследования. Значит, мы что-то где-то пропустили. Ну что могли здесь пропустить? Что-то мы упустили. Что мы упустили? Здесь дверь не открывается. Тут пропустили в спальню. Эти спички мы уже видели. Здесь мы тоже уже все. А если ниже? Ну, то, что здесь пропал чемодан, это понятно. Билет на Сиэтл тоже понятно. Кроме фотографии ничего больше. А вещей-то в барышне нету. Ну и что не так, если это я уже видел? Ну, это мы уже видели. Это тоже. Ну. О!
Wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
Понятно. Моя тупость. Так, ну ладно. Еще одну улику мы пропустили где-то. Так, не в этой комнате, значит в этой. Не пойму, что можно было здесь пропустить. А если открыть? Марка. Штинзель. Ну. И, блин. Блин, рассчитывал эту серию быстрее, если прохождение. Извините, народ, ну серьезно. Ага. Николь.
To my Adrian.
Оба.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Разные комнаты.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Мне бы с вами поговорить, барышня.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors.
Чё-то я не верю.
Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Чё, всё по стандартному
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, detective.
Походу стандартный сюжет Шекспира. Не, уважаемый, едешь за рулем ты.
You know the way. You can drive.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Она узнала, что он изменяет, решила его гандошить.
The corner in your neighborhood, there's an Alico.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Club sandwich.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Beers all around, doll.
Looking for someone?
When the hell's the food gonna arrive?
You know Frank
already?
Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Does the chicken come with fried tomatoes?
J.W. Robinson are having sale.
Frank Morgan?
Don't you know?
Who's asking? Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic.
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Perfect for quitting time.
Who the hell is that?
Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.